this, go here. Let's see if it's going in just a few moments. Go there. This looks like it's live. We see the map. Let's go back to it. Yes, so I'm gonna be doing a quick stream flying a mission I've been building with the F-16. Basically, I'm going to be taking off from the base here at Vaziani, going to my target area here that has some AAA, and since I have very, very good intel, I know where the target is. I have a waypoint on the 2 AAA locations, and so I'll try to bomb the target with my Mark 82s and shoot at the AAAs with my rocket pods, and there might be some enemy air coming in to greet me. So I don't have an AWACS, but on the base I have like one of those early warning radars, so I'll have to use that in order to get my information. So let's go have fun with that. And so hit the fly, yes. Using custom skins for the enemy as well as for my own plane. I have one of my squad mates who's been working on some skins for our Greyhawk squad, and so this is what our F-16 looks like in the colors for the Caucasus map, so it looks kind of cool. Right now it's pretty dark because I put a lot of clouds, but when we're in sunny conditions, basically this thing works pretty well to camouflage yourself at low level. Okay, so this is good. This I don't want to forget, so I'll do it now. This, I like it in pairs. This, set a ripple of 6. Let's go do that. Airborne and gears up. So this being the town of Tbilisi, we took off from Vaziani. This is the Tbilisi International, and there's another little runway there. Lots of airfields here in the big city there. Call our AWACS, which is not really an AWACS.
1, Springfield 1-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 1-1-1, Bra 278-480 at 17,000 knots.
So our enemy is 80 miles away, so I'll probably have time to get to my target, do my thing, before he comes close to me. I don't very often fly in this area, but it's got some nice hills, and figured it'd be fun to do a low-level flight here. Since we're almost at this waypoint here, we're going to move to the next one. And we're going to start flying a little bit nap of the earth.
Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
Yeah, that's fun. You can see how the skin blends in fairly well. Those lighter areas there.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
So he's at 45 miles. Probably have time to go hit my ground targets. So let's do that. Switch to waypoint 3.
Altitude. Altitude.
40 miles.
Altitude. Altitude.
Just gonna make a quick left turn, have a better look at the target. Let's go like this. Zoom in a bit. Gonna try to get as many of those as possible. Bombs away. See how that goes. Yeah, hit a few things there. I can see some AAA shooting at me. Yep. Alright, let's switch waypoints and switch to rockets. If I switch to this one first, I'll get better position. Yeah, he's shooting at me.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Alright, so got a few things there. I'm gonna go to the previous waypoint, which was the other AAA. It's on the hillside there. Yeah, I can see some tracers.
Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
Alright, so we got that. How about that enemy plane?
X-Men 1, Springfield 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Looks like he's showing up just on cue.
Springfield 1-1-1. Bra 25446 at 10,000
He's pretty close and he's high. So let's switch to that.
Merged.
Cat flare locked.
Ooh, that was a lucky.
Cat flare.
See if I can drop my fuel tank. There you go. He's dropping countermeasures.
Altitude. Altitude. Cat flare.
Lost my visual here.
Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
He is coming up.
Cat flare.
Oh! So I tried a scissors, but I guess he found me. This is a bit interesting. In my previous attempt, I was able to get my ground targets a little bit faster. This time he surprised me when he arrived, so it was an interesting dogfight. I think I bled a little bit too much energy. So let's go see what that looks like if I do that. And we'll go back to the editor. But I'll try to see if I can go in my tag view. Tag view. Open this. And this. And here we'll be able to see. Why is it on that plane? I want to be on one of those things there. Okay, let's go on my plane. So we're gonna go a bit fast for this part of the flight. Want to see the low level stuff here, and then my ground attack. So I dropped my bombs. One of the vehicles fired at me. Hit a few targets there. We can see that the AAA is shooting at me. And then I turned around. Went and did some rocket shots on this one. Pew pew pew. Oops. I guess my view just froze. Okay. Let's go back to this. Oh. I think I've lost my tag view. Too many programs running. Anyways, let's see if DCS will still run if I try to go at this another run. I was hoping to check maybe my dogfight, that see how I died, if it was for guns or through a missile, but we'll just retry it instead. This looks good. I am going to do one thing that could have saved me. I like to have my AIM-9X in boresight mode set up ahead of time for air-to-air. And for air-to-ground, I'm going to go pair for this. I'm going to go 6, enter. I think I'll try 140 this time for the bombs. Playing with my spacing a little bit. Alright, so that should be okay. Let's do that before I forget. I turned the lights off. I think I did, yes. The brakes work. Yes, they do. Enable nose wheel steering. Get on the runway and go for our mission. Gears up. One of the things I noticed forget where it was I got the information, but after you take off, you put the gun cross on 10 degrees nose up there. But then if you put it at 5, you'll accelerate a little bit faster. As you can see, my flight path marker is getting closer to the gun cross, so it's like we're accelerating really quick. Since I want to get there and do my ground targets before the enemy fighter shows up, probably a good idea if I have good speed pretty quick.
X-Men 1, Springfield 1-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 1-1-1, Bra
Altitude.
277,
Altitude.
480 at 17,000 knots.
And part of the fun here in this mission is flying low, so let's have fun with that.
Altitude. Altitude.
We're not a helicopter, but we can get pretty close to those buildings. Yee. So we get to the intersection of the rivers here. We're gonna switch waypoints. I think I have a friend who lives there.
Altitude. Pull up.
Alright, let's switch to our target. Let's go air to ground.
Springfield 1-1-1, Bra 272, 450 at 17,000 knots.
So we've got that lozenge here, which indicates our waypoint, which also is our first target. This is where I'm going to go drop my bombs. What am I doing on fuel? We're good. Could probably already jettison my center line. There we go. And now we're gonna dive for our target.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up.
Bombs away. See what it looks like. Yeah, that's a lot of good hits there. I didn't hit any buildings, but lots of vehicles. Okay, let's try to avoid the AAA. Switching to rockets. Go target this guy there.
Altitude. Altitude.
Okay, so we got that. Now we're gonna go get the other one.
Altitude. Altitude.
Got him. switching air to air. Let's get a bogey dope.
X-Men 1, Springfield 1-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 1-1, raw 22243 at 5,000 knots.
This time they were closer than the previous one, and I had forgotten to turn on my RWR, so that wasn't too great. Alright. So this, let's go try to see again. And I know what happened this time, so I won't have to go to see the thing. Let's just fly it again. On my first try, I got everything done perfect, and now I retry it, and this guy gets me. It's part of the challenge. Okay, let's not jump any steps here. This is very important, as you probably saw in the last mission. I didn't turn it on, so I got blown out of the sky without really knowing there was something on me. I think I'll go to 130, seems to be a good spacing. And so this one I set to pair. This is the next one. That's good. That's good. Alright, so let's move. Just double checking if I set my countermeasures.
X-Men 1, Springfield 1-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 1-1-1, bra 280-490 at 17,000 knots.
Trying to decide here if I'll just go straight for the enemy plane.
X-Men 1, Springfield 1-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 1-1-1, bra 276-470 at 17,000 knots. X-Men 1, Springfield 1-1, request bogey dope. Springfield 1-1-1, bra 274-460 at 17,000 knots.
There he is, 17,000. Fox 3. Let's crank left a bit.
Cap flare. Cap flare. Cap flare.
And I don't need to make it a fair fight, so Fox 3 again. And I already got him.
Springfield 111.
So he's going down.
946 at 12,000 knots.
So that's one way to do it. You do the air-to-air first. So let's switch air to ground. Gonna head to our target area. Let's get through the cloud layer. Whoop-de-doo. Gonna try to go in one of those brighter areas just to show off how the skin blends pretty well with
Altitude.
those areas there, as you can see. It's a pretty good camo. Kinda hard to spot like that. "10 miles from target." We're coming in the opposite way that the mission was planned for, but that's okay. Let's do a little pop-up. Get ourselves inverted. Spot the target visually. There it is.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up.
Bombs away.
Pull up.
Kablam.
Cap flare. Cap flare. Cap flare.
Switch to the rockets. Try to go surprise that guy.
Altitude. Altitude. Altitude.
There we go.
Pull up.
And then we go get the other one. Right there.
Altitude. Altitude.
That waypoint there was my egress, just to get like on the other side of those hills here, so that there's a little bit of safety from the target area.
Altitude.
If you're getting shot at, you go somewhere that's safe. But since we're pretty safe now, since we got the ground targets and the AAA, I could actually go do a gun pass. How are we doing on fuel? 4,800. Yeah, we got plenty of fuel. Gonna come back to the main target waypoint, and if they still have some trucks, we'll just use guns to have fun with that. Switching to guns.
Altitude.
I don't think I left many trucks, but there are a few. Guns, guns, guns.
Pull up. Pull up.
There we go. Let's
Altitude.
get
Altitude.
out of there.
Sat flare. Sat flare.
And then just for fun, we can go in our selective jettison, select all of these things. And then you go do that. Get a lighter plane. So the next waypoint is our final just before landing, so we can go have fun with whatever fuel we've got left in these hills.
Altitude. Altitude.
Showing off the cool skin there.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Let's keep it under the speed of sound when we approach civilian areas. They're still probably gonna go like, what the heck just flew overhead? This lake looks like a mirror. Is that a TV station with that big antenna? I think it is. Yeah, that looks like that. This is the international airport. This is the smaller airport I talked about earlier, but we're going to go land over there. So I've set up myself a little waypoint that's gonna be a good place to start our final approach. Check that there's nothing blocking the runway, nobody's there. Yeah, no, just our ground crew people waiting for us. No other planes on the runway. Alright, good time to slow down, get the air brakes out. Gear down. Nice approach, nosed up and everything. Wheel steering on. Get those air brakes back in. Just gonna check here at this intersection. I think that goes all the way to my parking. Yes, okay. So I don't have to take the other way around, which is a bit longer. Whoa! Let's not tip her over. What is up with that? My rudders are very sensitive. So now I'm going to be stuck in the grass. There we go. That was very amateur of me. I don't fly to this airfield very often, so had to look where I was going, and then I look like I can't taxi an F-16. If I can taxi a MiG-21 with this differential braking thing that they use, I can certainly taxi an F-16 without tipping it over. But look at me, I tipped it over. So I guess I'll just bring it to the far end here as a parking with some ammo trucks, fuel trucks, and all that good stuff. And then we can let the ground crews take care of checking the plane out. Rearm it for the next mission. Got all those nice vehicles waiting for us with weaponry, fuel, repair equipment, all that good stuff. There we go. Put the wheel chocks. I forgot to turn my lights on when I was coming in to land, so
Wheel chocks are now in place.
I was a bit rude for the people at the control tower. A bit harder to spot, but hey, it was a stealthy mission. So let's turn this off, and that's gonna be it for the stream as well. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Canopy open. And that's the end of it.